afternoon, everyone. I'm Rochelle Williams, your host of Jam Today, Jesus and Me Today. You can see we have a lot of people here that have need of food, and they are here waiting patiently on this beautiful day that God has created to stand in line and receive the blessings that Apostle Bishop Outlaw has prepared to give them on this food giveaway day. So we're going to take a minute and see if we can talk to a few people and find out, how they feel about this outreach service that Apostle has provided for them. This line is winding way around the corner here. That shows you that there is a lot of need out here in Chicago for food. The hunger problem in Chicago is very real.
Margarita.
Hi, Margarita. What's your role here?
Well, I'm a pantry client. Oh, so I've been coming to the pantry now for 2.5-3 months, and they've been very helpful in order to help me to feed my grandchildren and my, because money's tight, food is tight, food is expensive, So I come to the pantry and they really help me out. They feel a need, both nourish me, both with food and with spirituality, because it's really uplifting to come here and to see the evangelist, Outlaw, and we really enjoy it, and this helps us to stretch it so we don't really feel so bad about not being able to feed our children,
In a moment, we're going to go indoors and speak with Apostle Outlaw and the recognition that she has received for the services that she's provided for food service here on the South Side. She is a known educator. She is a woman of God. She has received many accommodations, including one from President Obama for the work that she has done for feeding the hungry. So come on, join us as we go inside to meet the apostle. Good afternoon. I'm Rochelle Williams, your host of Jam Today, Jesus and Me Today. We're here this afternoon with Apostle Bishop Bridget Outlaw with her Hunger Relief Ministry here on the South Side of Chicago on 79th and Holman. Hi.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Apostle.
God bless you. How are you?
I'm great.
Awesome.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
I am the apostle over an alliance called GAIN, which is going global, international, and we have 173 churches at this point, and we're planning food pantries in all of our churches.
That's wonderful.
Yes, I'm excited.
How long have you been doing this work?
I've been doing this work actually for the last 25 years of my life.
Wow, so
Yeah.
This is a blessing that God called you. This is a blessing that God called you to do this ministry here. When you say that?
I think I don't know why he chose me, but since he did, I'm glad I'm, doing it. It's just been a challenging job, but to see so many people empowered with food makes me want to do it another 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about some of the accolades and awards that you've received for this work that you're doing. We hear that President Obama has recognized you for the work that you do with hunger relief.
That was an awesome time. Last month, I received the Lifetime Achievement Award from President Barack Obama, and that was life-changing. I know life-changing for me because it enabled me to get the exposure that the food pantry need. We actually feed 1,500 people every 30 days, and that's a lot of people, which equates to 18,000 people just from the city of Chicago a year, not including our work in Sudan and Africa and other countries. So that award really opened up a lot of doors for me. Thanks, Obama.
Wow. We also understand that you have other programs that you have created and coordinated through this organization. Can you tell us a little bit about those as well?
Yeah, we have programs that help at-risk youth. We have summer employment. We have mental health programs. We have aftercare programs. We have job training programs. We have anger management programs, parenting skills. We actually have 100 programs that we run out of this facility on a yearly basis.
Wow, that's wonderful. So, how do you manage to do so much? I mean, yourself being an apostle, a pastor, an educator. So, I mean, what do you find the time?
I wish it was 24 more hours in a day, but you know what? I'm a time management queen. So, what I do is I take every hour of the day to make sure that I'm not only working, but that I'm implementing something, doing something.
Let me ask you this. This hunger problem seems to be very prevalent here in the city of Chicago. What do you think are the contributing factors with this hunger issue?
The problem in America, especially in the city of Chicago alone, a lot of it is we consume so much food, but it's so many people that throw away a lot of food. And really, the homeless population, the working poor goes unnoticed. And so that's really the problem, that we in America have not realized who the working poor is. And basically, the whole society, we all are working poor because everyone is one paycheck away from being homeless.
It does seem as if the middle class is slowly fading away, and we're approaching a society where there is basically the haves and the haves not. What do you think about that?
You're right, but the thing is, it's not so much as the have and have not. We have a invisible community that seems to go unnoticed, and that community is the working poor. You know, people really don't realize that the working poor is a community that even though they work, they battle in between, should I pay rent or should I buy food? And so we've never had those choices of rent, car note, or food. So you have a lot of people who can pay their rent, but they can't buy food for their family. And that's the real root cause of the problem.
You mentioned earlier that a lot of food goes to waste. And I think that's true because I read statistics that said that so many millions of dollars of food are thrown away in America every year, and that food could actually feed about 25 million people.
That's true. As a matter of fact, 90 billion pounds of food is thrown in the garbage on a yearly basis. And that's food that the working poor or the homeless population can have. A lot of times people don't really understand that the food that they have to throw away is the food that they can give to other people that are hungry.
I remember when we were children, our parents would say, you know, don't throw that food away. There are people in Africa starving. I think now we can actually say there are people in America starving. Wouldn't you agree?
I 100% agree. I think that we as Americans don't understand the plot of hunger, because there's a face of hunger. Because people may look well and wealthy and healthy don't mean that they go to bed hungry. And no one should actually go to bed hungry in America, the richest country in the world.
Another problem seems to be what's been termed as food deserts. Are you familiar with that term?
Yes. As a matter of fact, you have 120,000 food deserts in Chicago. And we are actually in a food desert. A food desert is where you can't get produce, where you can't get healthy and nutrition food and fish and vegetables, because a lot of the places where we live in urban America, a lot of the stores are too far for people to get to. And because they don't have the transportation to get to, that's what a food desert is.
So there's a limitation on the variety and the freshness.
On transportation, you know, most stores that have what they need are maybe, we're talking about 10 and 15 miles away. That's a long way for people that don't have transportation, or a mother that have 5 or 6 children and don't have bus fare and have to walk. So this is a food desert. Inglewood is the biggest food desert because the stores are so far between where they can get healthy and nutritious food, not just the local grocery store or the local store in the community that don't have fresh food and vegetables. But we thank God that places like Walmart's now, Walgreens, have fresh food and vegetables, which is helping to eliminate this food desert.
So the food problem is not just availability of food, it's the nutritional value of the foods that are available as well.
That's the most important thing. That a lot of people don't know what's healthy and nutritious. They don't know how to read labels. They don't know how to read the cans on the labels. They don't know how to tell if they're taking in too much salt. They salt consumption, they food intake. You know, some food have more calories than others. And so that's a lot of the problem.
So how can we help? What can we do to help in hunger and to help you, Apostle?
The biggest thing will help is, you know, going to these local grocery stores. Hunger relief is a movement. We need people that will be willing to start food drives. You know, we give out 13,000 canned goods every 2 months. We need mothers, soccer moms, you know, whatever mom. We need people to start food drives to help us with canned goods. We need people to go to local grocery stores and tell them about this food pantry so they can donate. We need donors. We need sponsors. We need banks. We need everybody. It's a movement.
How can the people out there in our audience contact you to get more information about your hunger relief program and how they can contribute and help?
Okay, you can contact me. My name is Apostle Bridget Outlaw. My address here is 3406 West 79, Chicago, Illinois. You can email us at newglobaldestiny@gmail.com. That's newglobaldestiny@gmail.com.
Thank you so much, and please keep up this wonderful work that you're doing with this hunger relief program.
Thank you so much.
We have again Apostle Bishop Bridget C Outlaw with her hunger relief program here on 79th Street in Holman. God bless you and keep you.
God bless you.
We're here at New Global Destinies International Vision Ministries, and I have with me a couple of sisters here that are doing the food preparation for the food that you're giving away here at the food relief?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
My name is Administrative Assistant Carrie Smith.
Okay, Miss Smith, Sister Smith, what are you doing here today?
Well, what I did today was like the bean salad. And the bean salad was pretty easy. It was really nice because we're taking all the beans that people usually get from the food pantry that they don't know how to prepare. And especially one is like wax beans. They look at wax beans like, what is this, how to prepare it. So we just wanted them to find different ways how to prepare the wax beans and all beans, because like me, I got a bunch of cans in my cabinet, don't know what to do with.
So you take the food that's being given away and you'll create a dish with it.
Yes.
And you let the residents
To sample it.
to sample it.
Yes, and quite a few of them came back already. They sampled it so far, and they love the bean salad. So that was very good. So, and it got a little sweet taste to it, so that helps out a little bit.
Yeah, sugar always works, right?
Yes.
Okay. And who do we have over here?
Hi, my name is Toya, and I'm demonstrating Lazina pasta hot food